guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video in inspiration from Morphe. Morphe does a video on her channel called I Hauled It, But Did I Like It? And it's such a great idea because oftentimes you see videos where, especially myself, I know I am very guilty of this, where I will haul a bunch of products and I just don't get around to doing reviews on these products. So what I wanted to start doing is kind of like what she does. They may not be all grouped together exactly the way I purchased them, but they will be products that I recently hauled in one of the hauls that I did. So I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts, my opinions on these products. So I love the way she sets her videos up. It's such a great idea. So thank you, Nikki, for the inspirational idea. So the first thing I want to talk about is an e.l.f. product. This is the e.l.f. What is this called? This is called the Coffee and Cream Heart Defensor? I have no idea. So here's what it looks like. It's a very shiny packaging, very metallic reflective. So you do get a like bronzer on one side and a highlight on the other. So for me, I do not like this at all. The highlight is just meh. The bronzer is even more meh. The bronzer has too much of a shimmer into it for me because I feel like when I put it on, I feel like I am something off of Twilight. I feel like I should just go ahead and sign up to be Edward Cullen's or something because it's very, very sparkly, very sheeny. It doesn't look good on my skin. So, and it could be because, you know, I'm up there in age. I am almost 40. So it just doesn't look good on me for some reason. I cannot make this work on my skin. This is something that I regret purchasing. So for me, I would not recommend this to you guys. If you have aging, mature skin, dry skin like I do, it just doesn't look good. The highlight just doesn't come off as pretty as I thought it should. It's just a little bit underwhelming. It's not that pretty. So for me, I was so excited to see the packaging and thinking the product was going to be fantastic, but it really, in reality for me, it's just, it falls under par. It's just not that good. The next thing is a Morphe product. So this is the Morphe 9C palette. So I still have it in the box here. I've used it several times. So it comes in the packaging like this, and you do get some gorgeous shades in here. Look at these shades. Aren't they pretty? So this palette, I'm going to have to say, is a winner chicken dinner. This is really, really good. I love this palette. The pigmentation is amazing. It blends out very easily. I can create many different eye looks with it. If you're looking for a warm palette and you like Morphe shadows, or if you don't have anything against Morphe shadows, then this is a good one. I highly recommend it. My favorite shade in here is down here is Purple Rain. I like how they spelled it, Purple Rain. I'm going to swatch it for you guys. It's so gorgeous. Like, look at this. It's got that shiny shimmer, shiny sheen to it, but it's purple. It's just so pretty on the lids. It looks gorgeous. I've created several looks using this palette. This is the palette that I thought that I got it and I'm like, I have so many palettes like it. I'm not going to like it. No, I love it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I love this purple shade up here, which is Rich Girl. They're all fantastic. This is a fantastic palette. I'm going to go ahead and swatch them all for you so you can see how good this is. So we have Rock Out, Rose Quartz, and Purple Rain. So let's do Rock Out, Rose Quartz, and Purple Rain. So there are the three first shades right here. Look at that pigmentation. Tell me that's not fantastic. This is like high dollar quality palettes in my opinion. I know the ingredients, a lot of people don't like Morphe. They don't like the ingredients they use, or whatever reason it is that they don't like Morphe. I find that the quality in this, the quality in this is very, very good. The next row is Fool's Gold, Hidden Gem, and Chocolate Diamonds. So we're going to do the same thing. Fool's Gold, Hidden Gem, and Chocolate Diamonds. So again, here are the shade swatch. Look at that gold. Swatch them down. Look, one swipe. They may not, this one looks a little patchy, but I promise you on the eyes, it is not patchy. And remember, this is something that I think I have to keep reminding everybody. When something doesn't swatch, and it's like, I mean, obviously it's going to wear well too, because it's hard to get off. But the one thing that you have to remember too with eyeshadow palettes is they're never going to swatch on your fingers, on your hands, like they are going to wear on your eyes. You have to remember that. Keep that in the back of your head. So even if they don't swatch as magnificently as you would hope for, they're going to wear better on the eyes. This is Flex, and this is Stone Fox and Rich Girl. So Flex, Stone Fox, and Rich Girl. So you are, like I said, getting some mattes in here. You're getting some shimmers in here, which can create a very beautiful eye look. So there we go. That is the last row. And again, I think they all look beautiful together. I think this is a really gorgeous palette. I feel like it's more of a fall palette though, because I feel like all these warm tones are perfect for the fall. But I'm going to rock it in the spring and the summer. I have no problem rocking fall and winter shades, whatever, in the spring and summer. That's not a problem by me. So that was something that I'm happy that I picked up. Happy to have. So that's the reason why I wanted to start doing this too, is because if I don't like a product, then I'm going to declutter immediately, because I'm not going to hold on to things just because I think, oh, well, maybe one day I'll like it. No, if you don't like it initially, it's just going to sit in your drawer. The next thing is this Milani. This is the Milani 3-piece travel set. This is the Jet Set eye brush kit. This came with my Milani palettes that I purchased. These brushes are fine. I don't feel like they're fantastic. They are like the smaller, like travel size brushes, so they're not like a full length like the handles aren't. But they work fine. I don't think they're the best brushes I've ever tried. I don't really love this one right here. Look at all the powder that one's holding. This one right here, I don't really love it. I don't even know what they're called, but this one is not my favorite because I feel like it's just, it wiggles weird in my eye. The other two, I have better luck with these two than I do with this one. So in my opinion, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So that's not bad at all, especially because that was free with purchase. So it's not like I purchased that separately. So I'm not upset about that whatsoever. So the palettes that I'm talking about that I purchased are the Milani Bold Obsessions. So here is the Bold Obsessions. This reminds me so much of the Stila palette. The Stila palettes are like $50 palettes. These are like what, $15, $20 depending upon where you purchase them. These are beautiful. I love this palette. These are, again, something that you can create a multitude of looks out of. You've got mattes, you've got shimmers in here, you've got satins, you've got all kinds of shadows in here. Let me show you a close-up just in case you haven't seen this yet, which I'm sure you probably have, because this is something that's like a hit sensation all over YouTube right now. Everybody is loving this, and for very good reason. I also have the Milani Most Loved Mattes. The mattes is more up my alley because I love matte shadows. Here's what the Most Loved Mattes looks like. But again, they remind me a lot of the Stila palettes because the Stila ones are shaped just like this. Let me see if I can grab a Stila one. The Stila ones are shaped just like this. Maybe not that drawer. Okay, hang on. Here we go. So the Stila ones are shaped just like this. So here's a Stila one right here. So let me show you like the setup. It's not the same colors obviously, but the setup is the exact same. They work very, very good. They work like high-end palettes in my opinion. The setup is the same as a Stila palette. It doesn't feel cheapy. It feels like a little less expensive made than the Stila ones do, but you're paying a lot less. So you are paying only $15, $20 versus $50. So in my opinion, both of these are fantastic. The Bold Obsessions and the Most Loved Mattes. I had to look. I was going to say Most Loved Metallics. I'm like, nope, it's mattes, girl. So both of these are fantastic. I really do love these, and I'm going to totally keep these in my collection. They are worth the money. The next one is this right here. This is an Ofra palette. This is the Ofra Blush palette. So it looks like this right here. I purchased this at Ulta. You get tons of blushes in here. Now granted, I haven't used every single blush out of here, but the majority of the blushes I have used, I love them. They work really, really well. This one here, I was quite surprised by because I thought, oh my gosh, that's such a light shade of purple. It's never going to work on my cheeks. It did. I love this. I love having a blush palette. For me, I like blush singles, but I love blush palettes more because I like to mix and match my blushes. Sometimes I don't like to use just one blush. I like to mix them together to kind of create your own look. I think it's fun to do it like that. That's why I like using bronzer and a blush together, because it kind of creates your own look. I love this palette. This is another one that I feel like is definitely worth it. It's a little bit pricey. If you're going to purchase this off of Ulta, it is a little bit pricey, so I would wait until they had like a coupon or something like that. But I feel like it's totally worth it. It's a very, very good blush palette. If you're looking for a good blush book, this is a good one. The next one are products that I feel a little bit meh about. I don't hate them, but I don't love them. So the first one is the Dose of Colors Sassy Siennas. So here's the Sassy Siennas. And the only reason I say that I don't hate them and I don't love them, there's a couple reasons. The colors in here are really pretty. You've got a lot of oranges in here. You've got some browns. So it looks very sunsetty in my opinion. But the problem with it for me is that I don't have a brow bone highlight. I don't have nothing to set my lid with in here. So it's not an all-in-one palette. The other reason is these colors that are darker in here, like this color right here, and then in the next one I'm getting ready to show you, the really, really dark shades for some reason stain my eyelids. And they stain it pretty bad. Like I have a hard time removing it. Even by using coconut oil, I have a hard time getting these off. So I don't hate this palette because I think it's totally usable. But the effort it takes to get the makeup off and the fact that there's no lid color, there's no like brow bone highlight, I don't know. I just don't know if I could actually recommend this to anybody unless you were just specifically looking for these colors and specific and you're going to use it in combination with another palette, which is what I have to do. I have to use this with another palette because I can't use this by itself. It just doesn't work for me. So it's just, I was expecting more, honestly, and I knew what the colors were, so it's not their fault. I knew what the colors were before I bought it. But the same thing for this one right here, which is the Blushing Berries. It's the same two problems. I think the palette, the packaging, everything like that is gorgeous. That's not a problem. The colors in here are really pretty, but again, we have the same problems. There's no color to lay down. There's no brow bone highlight. And these colors right here, the brighter, like berry tone shades, will stain your lids. They stain them really bad. Like, I have a really hard time getting them off. And that kind of scares me because I know reds are kind of like a little bit leery around your eyes anyway, so that kind of scares me a little bit. I'm like, well, what's in there that's making it stain so badly? Looks like I took Kool-Aid and swiped it across my eyelid. That's how bad it stains it. Like I said, I use a coconut type of product to actually get it off, and it still is hard to get off. These are very good though, so if these colors are colors that call to you, they are good. They blend well, they work well together, but there's the two flaws that I find in it is that it doesn't have a base color or a brow bone highlight, and they will stain your eyelids. So if you do not, those two things don't bother you, I do recommend them, and I will be keeping them, but that's not something that I'm like, oh, I wish I would have bought all of them. No, because now I'm like, they're fine, they're good, just not my favorite. So anyway, that is I hauled it, but I did oh wait, one more thing. I almost forgot one thing. This is the MAC Prep and Prime. So I recently purchased this off of Ulta before I saw that they were going to put it on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and I was like, whatever. Still going to use it. I'm going to keep it. So I love the setting spray. It works really well. I think I can use a little bit now. It smells so good. It does a good job of setting my makeup. You can use it to put on before you put your makeup on. You can use it to spray your brushes after you put shadow on to intensify the color. It works for a multitude of things in my opinion. I think it's fantastic, so I'm happy to have another one of these. And I probably will be picking up another one, so whenever I run out, who knows? Probably during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. If you guys are seeing this after this, then I probably already picked it up. So anyway, that is everything in the I hauled it, but did I like it? I'd love to know if you guys want me to continue doing it this way, or just kind of pick out products that I know I've tried consistently enough to tell you guys my thoughts, my opinions on those, because you guys probably saw them in a haul and you're like, well, what did she do with them? Did she like them? Did she hate them? What did she do with them? I'd love to know if you'd like to see more of these. And again, thank you, Nikki, for the inspirational video to do this, because I love the way you do yours. It's a fantastic idea. So anyway, if you guys would like to go check out Nikki's channel, I will have it linked below for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, yeah.